Like, damn, babe, I just don't understand. What's the problem? I just don't understand why we gotta go through the same shit every day. Damn, like this some bullshit.
You be on that bullshit. You on that 718, can't get a
The licking. He really wanna fuck me cause he know that really different. That pussy but I purr like a little kitten. He begging, asking me to let him stick the tipping.
We live? Are we live? So today we are here to talk about another episode of Baddies West, episode 6. I forgot what the name of the episode was called. I usually don't know what the name of the episode is called because I watch it on like illegal websites, but it was called something where we start or don't or something. It's gonna be a quick wrap up, y'all, because I promise you I'm not really feeling the shit. And I gotta look up all this job shit. And for the people who was here last week, I did end up getting fired, but I didn't get fired for what y'all thought I got fired for. I ended up cussing out everybody at my job, and I cussed out like 3 cops. It's a long story, but yeah. So let's get into it today. So first of all, since the picture is already up, I'm just gonna go by the looks. Natalie looked the bomb this episode, like from the little tracksuit she had to this look that's on the screen currently as we speak. I like all of it for real, and Natalie be kind of looking crazy 99.9% of the time, but I like all of it. Who else had a good look? I think they showed Stunner look for next week on her confessional. Stunner looks really, really good. Everybody looked good today. Like even, yesterday when it came on, even like Tommy and all of them sitting by the on that little Chinese bridge or whatever that. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm not gonna go in order because I'm freestyling. I have no notes, no nothing, just my memory from yesterday. So what really was happening? They went out to the club again. Let's just start there because they did like some over talks and something, some reviews, some YouTube reviews on like what went on, what happened. I don't really care. We not wasting a lot of time on it. So they went to the club or whatever, so they performed. Some people performed. Krishan performed. I think Rolly performed. So I guess this is what it is now. It's turning into like Bad Boys 2.0. Like, let's get all these just with music and let's, go out and perform and add more to the storyline. And Natalie acts like it's so hard to create a show and find like a storyline. Like, they could, even with Jayla Mina did her little modeling thing last year or a couple of months ago, they could have had an event sitting there like that. So that's my only thing, like with the parts where they was like doing the reviews and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's me or what, but sometimes I don't want to see them like review stuff in the house. If y'all can review stuff, like I feel like personally, like they could have, I forgot who it was, but it was like not Krishan. It was Krishan Lowe. And yeah, let's just start right there. It was Krishan Lowe and DJ Scott. They was talking about something on the bed. I have no recollection of what they was talking about whatsoever, because I really didn't care. But like they could have put that scene in like a little ice cream parlor or something. Had Low, like I don't know why I had the idea when they was having that scene, but I was just like, they could have did this in an ice cream parlor or something. Like, give us something different. Like, let me see what flavor ice cream, Pregnant Street Fighter or Low London or somebody gonna get, or the babysitter gonna get. So anyway, that's that with the scenes. If I think I wanted to come up, y'all know how I go. I'm all over the place. Excuse me for the people that's new. I have ADHD, and my thought process is like from all the weed and mental damage I didn't suffer. I barely be remembering shit. So y'all gotta hold me down. So they was talking. My thoughts and ideas on them talking on the bed is I just feel like I know we're moving on and etc. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like Low shouldn't have been too chummy with them. I don't know if it's some personal growth that I gotta do with myself, but I don't know. Just like we could be cool, but it's like cordial type of cool. Like, I don't know. I really didn't feel it. I know some people in my comments felt like, how could you sit on the bed with somebody that nodded you up like that and all this other stuff. But, that's what some people feelings or whatever on how they feel. Let me know what you guys think. I really wasn't feeling it like that. But I mean, Lo is a grown woman, and with growing, I guess you apologize or you accept people's apologies or whatever and move on. So I don't know if I'm truly at that point in my life, but whatever. Um, the Biggie and Natalie situation, since I just remembered it. Excuse me, I got sick. Oh, my immune system all fucked up. So with the Biggie and Natalie thing, when they was sitting in the room, Natalie is really trying to play this puppet thing off of Biggie. Like, you can tell she's like, oh, can you get all the girls to to come on so we can get out going tonight? With Natalie, all you had to do was send a text. What Natalie wanted Biggie to go in there and tell Stunner something, and it magically be Stunner alone or something. They get into an argument and they boom, pop the bang, pop, pop. Plain and simple, that's really what that was for. Like, the whole, can you go tell the girls? Like, Biggie still was kind of on Stunner ass, which we will see later in the episode, but that was cool. Natalie tried. I seen right through it, honestly. She needs to get better with that story producing. What's her name? Kat was basically, I don't know, they had a little discussion in the room. You can tell that Biggie didn't want to be in the room with Kat and Stunner, and Stunner, I'm gonna give it to Stunner because she been having dark energy for a while. And I know some people don't. Oh, what this got to do with the zodiac sign? Shout out to Gigi Ma. She's the main person. What's this got to do with the zodiac sign? But no, so in my perspective and believing in zodiac signs, Stunner was giving me like a real Cancer this episode, because she is a Cancer. Don't get me wrong. Like, they said she was like, I don't know if it's June or July. I don't really fuck with June Cancers, but she is a Cancer. I know that for a fact. So it's like, her energy seemed real good. She seemed like she was ready to play. She had her hair done. Stunner looked kind of nice. I feel like she could have did something more with like the hair. Like, I don't know, her hair was kind of giving me a little bit fucked up. But I feel like she could have took an iron to that bitch. Like, I don't know if it was meant to be like that. I don't know. But all the rest of her fit was looking okay. Before they went to I told you I'm just jumping into the main points. Before they went to the club, they had a talk downstairs. And everybody talking, hype or whatever. More of the story. What's her name? Natalie brings up the situation where she tried to get everybody together, basically, or she tried to post the flyers, and she like, with the flyers, y'all gotta stop. Because I guess Tommy flyer had like a grandmom on it or something that Stunner did. And she's like, I can't post this. And then you don't know who is performing at the club and this, that, and the third. So, I mean, I kind of get her saying it, but I kind of don't, because they petty and they really don't care. And it's women. Like, not disrespecting women, but it's women. Like, what more are you expecting, Natalie? So, after that, they start kind of talking about the grandma situation. I really couldn't see Stunner in the video shot, but I feel like they had Stunner behind everybody to be like, safe, I guess. So Tommy wouldn't get Stunner wouldn't get Tommy, whatever. They like, yeah, Stunner starts coming out like, yeah, grandma, Tommy, like, she not doing this. I can admit, Tommy, people always give Tommy a very, very hard time. And I'm like, Tommy, I can see the points where she tries. Like, Tommy isn't really, she's the type of, this is my personality. You take it, you don't, whatever. That's what I can respect about Tommy. Like, Tommy know, to me personally, that she a hot ass mess at least like 80% of the time. But, they said that Tommy kind of walked away. They eventually go out. Everybody gets into the car. I love this because they've been having it like segregated for like, I don't know, episodes. Even though they've really been on the same 2 days for like at least 5 episodes. Y'all know how Zeus is. But yeah, so that was that. They went in the car or whatever. Everybody got out. I don't know if they had a walk-in scene like they did in Baddies South. Baddies South, they was good for a little walk-in scene. I forgot why I was watching that, but I remember I was watching a scene on Baddies South not too long ago where they got out and it was raining and J-Lo was walking through the rain like, yeah, and I'm still that bitch. I was like, yeah, I fuck with J-Lo. I love me some J-Lo. That was that. They went in there, performed. DJ Sky was told to DJ, and she ended up getting down singing her song. I don't really like the song. I actually just seen her post it like on Instagram or something, and like, I don't know. It's not the production of the song. It's really the song and how she like word played and I guess put certain things, because like she got a part in the song, and I didn't listen to those songs, but she got a part in the song where she literally talks and it sounds like it's coming from the background, and I'm like, you could have put those vocals up a little bit. I do music. I'm finally saying this. I won't say it again. The song that you hear in front of the Remy song is my voice. For those who did not catch on, the what is it called? Damn, babe, I just don't understand. What's the problem? I just don't understand why you be on that bullshit. That's me. That's me. And thank you for the people who on this channel have streamed that song, because that song has went up since it's been like in the front of my what is it called? My videos for the most part, because sometimes I don't have a video intro, but yeah, that's my song. So that's that. But DJ Sky's song, live, hearing it live, it didn't really sound that bad, but I didn't really like the song personally. And that's not hating on the babysitter, because, you know what she here for, but I really didn't like her song like that. And, after that, Natalie was saying in the confessional, it was like, hold up, we gotta keep it a professional because you don't know who performing and etc. And, they got a lineup. And I'm like, Natalie, this is not the BET Hip Hop AMA Awards. Like, you feel me? It's a club. You will be fine. But anyway, moving on past that one, they got home and Krishan was nowhere to be found. Blueface was actually at the club. She went home with Blue or whatever. Once they went home, like, I don't know why Natty was really tripping anyway, because we didn't get no at-home scenes after that night, which we seeing them, even though I know this is not BGC, but we're seeing them like drunk and they like, that's like a BGC nostalgic thing. They come home from the club, everybody eating, they have a talk. You get what I'm saying? I think Natalie always showing us videos of them like pregame, and it's like, bro, let's see y'all after y'all like shitty drunk. But I feel like they be doing some illegal things after they be shitty drunk. And I feel like the reason we don't see Zeus 24/7 with a 24/7 camera is because they low-key be wild, and they low-key be wild. And y'all know what I mean when I say wild. Like, allegedly some of the stuff that Tommy just was saying at Natalie's boxing match. But anyway, so after that, the next day, Natalie has on the sweatsuit. She goes, had a little discussion with, what's the girl name? The babysitter. Tells her basically, we have a timing and everything for this, Basically, Natalie was saying, we don't want to send you home because you're not doing your job and etc. And I understand that, but I also feel like in some way or form, DJ Sky, like, I don't know, getting that Baddies contract, I feel like she should have been like, and I'm going to bring the fire, the fashion, like the charisma. I feel like she should have been on that type time too. Like, I'm bringing it. Sidebar, Biggie looked really good last night going to the club. I just got to say that. They was trying to say all of them looked good, but all of them didn't really look that good. Like, Biggie looked good though. Whatever she had on, I messed with it. Even when she walked in the room with Natalie, I messed with it. I heard somebody say yesterday that Biggie really is that girl when it comes to fashion and stuff. And people always, try to ish on, like bigger, cloudy people. That's what I call them. Bigger, cloudy people. Because I used to be damn near cloudy myself. Well, I was cloudy myself. But, I lost me a good 30 pounds this year. I'm going back to where I was at 20 before the pandemic. So I'm trying to call people cloudy because I don't like the F word at all. I don't care. Biggie really be putting on them looks though. All of her looks I don't agree with, but Biggie, she really be like dressed down. And people don't understand, like, you don't going back to what Stunner said at the end of this episode, like, you don't need to, have $1 million bust down chains and all this other stuff to look good. Cause some of y'all be wearing the fashion labels and designers, and y'all walk out the house still looking a hot A mess. Like, I can go to Foreman Mills or something, buy something for under $50 and still look better than all of y'all, and still get people to, you get what I'm saying, and still get compliments over something that you bought that were like $300. So we're gonna get to that because I really didn't agree with Stunner on that. But anyway, so after that, Natalie basically giving DJ Sky a lecture. She's saying that she's looking at her wrong and etc. And I understand that DJ Sky, she had a job to do. But I also understand, like, you not just casting her for like babysitting and etc. But then I understand she's supposed to have Rock under like control. And Natalie was kind of downgrading Rock, talking about this little girl, basically like really how she feel about, what's her name? Street Fighter. So it's just one of those things to me where it's just like, I don't know, like, I feel like Sky should have spoke up more for herself, but I do understand where Natalie's coming from when she said you do have a job. And if she specifically casted you for this, because Natalie just ain't saying this in confessional, she's saying this overall. If she specifically casted for you to make sure Krishan Little A sit down, then your job is to make sure Krishan Little A sit down. But that would be embarrassing to me. Y'all just casting me to like watch this girl. And Pete, Krishan and DJ Sky, if you know the backstory, they have not known each other that long. Anyway, like maybe like 3-4 years, 5 years, something like that. They both from Baltimore though, but that's that. Going back to Street Fighter, aka Geodude. If y'all don't know who Geodude is, look it up. It's Geodude, and type in Pokemon behind Geodude. Anyway, if you don't know how to spell Pokemon, it's Pokemon. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Anyway, Krishan kissed Rock last night at the not Krishan kissed Rock. Krishan kissed Low. And she was like, I wasn't expecting to like these girls, stuff like that in the confessional. And then somebody, I forgot who it said, somebody was like, you a little gay or something like that. I don't know. And like Krishan, I know people gonna say a sober non speaks a ton and all this other stereotypical words or sayings that I really don't like to use, but I do feel like Krishan is kind of like, you get what I'm saying? But if she was, it wouldn't be a surprise because it's like, bro, like she is like super masculine, and that's probably what that guy Blue's Clues want. So, and then I think she kissed DJ Sky before. And if y'all see DJ Sky is hella masculine. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch on to the fight part with Stunner and whatchamacallit, Cat. Basically, Cat is like the auntie, grandmom of this group. Like, she's trying to bring everybody together. This is what we need to do, y'all. You see, she was trying to commentate like she was like somebody from, I don't know, like at recess or something, one of the security guards. And hold on, let me smoke my little port real quick. Yes, I'm smoking a port. Leave me alone. I gotta find a job. Leave me alone. I don't smoke cigarettes like that. Leave me alone. So anyway, she's trying to commentate everything. Stunner says she don't get the point because you already apologized. Biggie said I wouldn't really take that as an apology. They get into the analytics of everything on like, how this is that, and Biggie said she really don't mess with the girls. Stunner said that she called her a B. The editing was kind of choppy in this. If y'all really didn't peep, go back to it. The editing was kind of choppy, so you can say she called her a B, or you can say, Biggie just was like, I really don't mess with the girl. One could have been confession, one could have been not. The editing was really choppy at this point. I realized that because I used to do TV before, so I know. Moral of the story, we got 1 minute left. They having their little situation. The lady runs up because I guess they're not really talking or giving us a scene. Stunner said something about girls or something. I don't know, like messing with Biggie as far as like sex or something along the line of sex. But I know I heard girls, and I think Biggie was just like, what? And she socked her. And I don't know if this was like a true thing, because they be looking up some people's stuff, just how they did. Yeah, last time with I don't know who the girl was from last season, Brie, with the escort stuff, but it was all over the place. She said something, Biggie hit her, Stunner flew into a seat, she got set down. There will be a whole nother fight next week. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I'm not really like the whole fights type of person and be looking to the fights. I like a good storyline too. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about it down below. I do feel like in the preview where they was fighting, I do feel like Stunner was getting up. But we shall see, because Biggie, they didn't show the part yet, and I like that Baddies West is doing that. They're keeping some parts of the fight out, but Biggie definitely slams that girl. Like, I don't know if it was the part where they was kind of tussling next episode where they was in the thing, but in the trailer, Biggie slams that girl, and we didn't technically see Stunner get popped back into the seat through the trailer. So it's just, a whole bunch of unhidden gems. Shout out to Natalie for not giving us everything. And you guys really let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.